welcome back to my channel. This is a really quick and easy Valentine's look. I haven't got any eyelashes on and I haven't got any eyeliner. This is just shadow, mascara and face. I don't know why, but the like lips look really orangey on camera. I don't know if it's going to look orange when I'm editing, but in the mirror it's like red, like a deepy red, like Ruby Woo MAC red. My hair is really, I've literally just done the front of my hair, not done the back of it. Yeah, I've already gone in and put my Stay Don't Stray primer on my eyes. I might go in and just put a little bit more on. Just because I didn't put much around the edges. So I've only put foundation on, I haven't done any contouring, I haven't put any concealer under my eyes. I'll probably do that after I've done my eyeshadow. So I'm going to go in with my Stila palette. Oh, there we go. And I'm going to be going in with, I think it's called Being, which is this one at the top here. I've been alright, I've always been alright at doing eyeshadows, but I never really sort of got the gist of it. Like, I didn't realise that how much easier it is to do your eyeshadow if you have like a proper sort of base, like a really nude light sort of colour that's similar to your natural skin colour, and literally just go over the whole of your eyelid, and it just creates a better base. Because when you start building up different eyeshadows and different colours on top, it's not gonna start sticking. Have you ever done that when you're trying to blend but like eyeshadow sticking to a certain area? Like a really nice shadow base, then it's easier to blend. So that's my top tip for you girls that don't really know much about makeup. I've learned that only in the last year or so. I used to use primers, but I never really used like a proper like powder shadow base, and I always wondered why my shadows would like stick to certain areas on my eyelids. So if you feel like it's doing that and you don't understand why your eyeshadow is not blending really nicely, then that will be why. Get a really nude light colour and just literally just put it all over your eyelids and right in the corners, and you will see how much of a difference it will make. I wanted to do something a little bit more classic, so quite a smoky eye, and then have like the nice red lip, so then that's your bit of glam, is the red lip. So yeah, again with my Stila, I'm going to be going in and using Individual, which is this one here, which is a little bit darker. Oh, there you go, you can see it there. I love this palette, it's really nice, but I find that a lot of palettes, their browns are got a really like grey sort of undertone to them, and I don't know if anyone else finds that, but I struggle to find a really nice brown that doesn't have like a weird grey undertone. And then on my eyes, like the brown looks really like grey. I don't know, it just looks really weird, but I don't know if that's because I haven't maybe cleaned my brushes properly, I don't know, but they always come out a little bit grey. So I'm just going in and blending into the sort of crease, going in and doing that and just blending it out. You can never blend too much. If in doubt, blend it out. See, I might go in and darken that a little bit as well. So yeah, I'm sort of going for the classic romantic look. I'm not going for anything too dark or too obvious. I think this year it's going to be a lot of pink. I don't know why. I think girls are sort of going to go with a really pinky coral eyes because that's sort of the in thing at the minute. But I just wanted to do something quite classic. And this is like a really chocolatey brown, which is nice. It's not, again, it doesn't look like it has like grey undertones. So I'm just going to go in sort of on the edges. I think what I need to learn what brushes are best. Like I just sort of wing it. Like I bought all these really nice brushes. I've got a mixture and I just sort of don't really know which ones are the best to use on what part of the eye. I just sort of like wing it really. I just cling to my blending brush and hope for dear life. I'm just going to go in with this brush actually and see if that... Because I always think if you put less product on and slowly build it, you're less likely to make mistakes. I'm going with my blending brush and blend that out. I think this way you can gradually build up the colour, and even if it takes a little bit longer, at least like you know when to stop. Keep building up. I'm going to go on the outer edge. Now everyone's eyes are shaped differently, so what eye makeup works for some people doesn't necessarily work for other, and I feel like I've got such a lot of space between my eyebrows and like my eyelids. I've got a lot of space to work with, which I think's harder sometimes because then you've got more to do and you've got more to fill. I don't know. I feel like you can see everything. I suppose it's good for like makeup artists if you've got a lot of space to work with as well. Then you've got more to experiment with, I suppose. I'm going to use my nude The Balm Cosmetics palette, and I think I'm going to use Seductive. It's like a champagne-y sort of, I'd say like a dirty champagne colour. And it's not too sparkly, so I'm just going to pat that. I'm just going to go in and pat that one. See, it instantly makes it a different look, a bit darker, not too obvious. Darken up the edges a bit more. So it's smoked out a little bit at the edges, so just getting that same brown that I had, and then I'm gonna dip it in with the black as well. Just go right on the corner and be really gentle, just smoke it out. And then I'm just gonna go back over with the brown that we used and use my blending brush. I'm just going to go over and just darken it up a little bit more. Quite like the way it's darkening up. So this is how it's looking so far. And I'm going to go in now with my mascara. I like to use a mascara that is a little bit old. Start off with. I've already used the hairdryer to heat up my eyelash curlers, so they're a little bit hot, and then just test on the back of your hand to make sure they're not too hot, and then I'll go in and curl my eyelashes with those. So it just makes them, it's probably not good for your eyelashes, but it just makes them a little bit more curled. But I like to go in with the older mascara that hasn't got much product left, and I like the plastic spoolie bits. I like it when they're plastics. I feel like it grabs the hair a lot more. So for under eye, because I'm going to do a bit of concealer now because I haven't done that yet before I go and put any product under on the lower lash line, I'm just going to get my favourite, which is the Maybelline Instant Anti-Age Eye Razor, and go in and just do 2 triangles. the NYX HD Studio Photogenic finishing powder, so I'm just going to go in and use that under my eyes. Not really a baking powder, it's quite silky, this powder. It's quite nice, to be fair. So that just sets it. I don't like to use powders on my face, especially like on nights out, because then you get that horrible flashback, especially on like iPhone cameras, and your friends will take the photo and then there's like you with like white bags under your eyes. It just looks weird, so I tend to avoid powder normally. Going back to the Stila palette, I'm just going to use the brown, the lighter one, the individual one. I'm just going to use that to go in under my lash line. Such a simple look, honestly. So easy. Now with this, I normally quite like it when the eyeshadow sort of comes out, it's not like right under the eye. It almost makes your eyes look a little bit bigger and a bit more doughy. I'm then just going to go in with the brown from before and just go and use the blending brush. Blend all around there. Mega long. They are fairly long. They're not like mega. What difference mascara makes, jeez. I've got this Max Factor sort of excess volume. It's a bit thicker. It's got two ends. It's got the plastic spoolie bit that I like, and then it's got like the fabricy fibery bit. So I'm just going to go in over the top what I've done, because then I'm going to see. And if you want to sort of give like eyelash a bit more of a like dramatic effect, just go in the back, close your eyes and use the back of your lashes to get the back, and then just make sure you push it back up again. The usual Bobbi Brown in Golden Light. I'm just going to swirl that around on a brush. I'm just going to go in. Down around the edges. Get the blending brush and just do the nose, but get like the tiniest bit of product, because you do not want it obvious. You've got two lines going down your nose. That would not look cool. The Huntington Whiteley powder. It's the one, it's called Highlighter Powder Rosebud. I'm just gonna dab it in. It's quite a loose powder. Dab it in. I'm gonna get my Evany, I don't know, water spray, and just spray it just so it's a little bit more obvious. I've got highlighter on. Hello, highlighter. So let's pick a bit more. And go down the nose. Cupid's bow. I'm going to go in with my Rosy Huntington Whiteley Autograph. You can get this from Marks and Spencer. It's like a cream. It's kind of a bit dirty now. I need to clean it. But this one's in English Rose Flash. And the apples there. So this is just like some random lip liner that I haven't read. I'm going to go in and do that. I don't even know what make this is, it's just like some shitty little red lip liner. You've gotta know that this ain't living. We could run. That is really like luminescent on the camera. And let it burn, let it burn. So I've used this before. This is the MUA Velvet Lip Lacquer. So I'm going to use this. It smells so nice. It smells like fake cherries. It looks really luminous. It's not that orange. It looks really orange on camera, but it's not. It's a little bit deeper. I think everything just comes up orange on that camera. Even my face looks like orange all the time. I've just overlined my lip a little bit, so I'm just gonna get a little bit of concealer and just sort of tidy that up a little bit. That was my stomach. I'm hungry. That's in there. Now this is dried like quite quickly. Considering it's like a really cheap high street brand, it's actually quite good. Now look at what other colours it got. So it's the Velvet Lip Lacquer, the MUA Luxe. It looks really orange on camera, but it's not in real life, okay? If you've got little moles like me on my face, I like to, let me do that. Get like a little brown eyeliner and just dab on my little moles. Because obviously when I put foundation on them, they go away. This is the final look. No eyeliner and no eyelashes, and this is what you get. You don't need eyeliner, you don't need eyelashes. I mean, I might put some earrings in, but excuse the hair, it's a little bit messy. Try and cover my little elfie ear. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon.